blushing, give you a sweet concussion. Oh, you beats my touching, good girl. Show me something, give me more than one thing. I need more than less than I do. Say you're a good guy, make me believe it. Don't wanna hear it, I wanna see it. See how rewind, when we rewind, it feels so nice. I can't help how got this sweet talk. I'm already on my way. I'm pulling up, don't be late. I'm cutting through all the lanes. Sweet talk. You need to say less to me. No need for no flowers, babe. I'm already on my way, on my way. We've been dancing all night long, right here with you way too long. Don't want nothing here or now, but I'm done waiting, done wasting my time. Got this sweet talk, I'm already on my way. I'm pulling up, don't be late. I'm cutting through all the lanes. Sweet talk, you need to say less to me. No need for no flowers, babe. I'm already on my way, on my way. Sweet talk, sweet
Hey, everybody, and welcome to the stream. I am David Blackman, the Digital Buddha, and I am some kind of excited today to be live with you. Thank you so much for joining me live. If you're new, hit new in the comments. Let me know you're new here so I can shout out and say, hey, today we're going to build an e-commerce website in under an hour. I want to show you how easy it is to do that. I know websites can be overwhelming, and especially e-commerce websites, not only overwhelming, they can be super expensive too. E-commerce websites can cost you upwards of $10,000+. So if you don't have that much money and you want to get online and sell products quickly, I'm going to show you how to do that today. So before we dive into today's show, I want to acknowledge everybody that's already in the house and say hey to everybody that's new and everybody that's here. David Hunt, my brother from another mother, I'm so glad you're here, man. Super excited. David Hunt is an awesome pianist. He goes live every morning. If you're not following him on YouTube, you need to, because his piano playing just soothes my soul. Crown Press Art Department. Hello from Phoenix. I'm going to be in Arizona next month, and I absolutely love Arizona. My business partner, Corey Jenkins, lives there. Dylan Roush, how you doing, my friend? Welcome back. Let's do this. Got my compadre, Josh Daly, in the house, and for y'all that don't know, Josh Daly is he's part of our team here at Divi Space Aspen Grove Studios, and he's back here in the back end helping me run this show and stuff. So I wanted to tell you something even live, Josh, and I forgot what it was. Maybe I'll remember. Jason, my good friend, thanks for joining me, my friend. You are awesome. Yeah, and Josh is in Phoenix as well, Crown Press. Keely, you are the bomb. Keely's in the house. Keely is amazing as well. Raphael, thank you for joining me on YouTube. Welcome to the channel and the stream. I'm not going to go through all these. I will give a shout out to my partner. Tim Streifler is in the house. We've been doing WP the Podcast, our podcast. If you've been watching it, listening to it for the last 4 years, I got great news. We're coming back. Within the next 30 days, WP the Podcast will be back online, as well as right here on YouTube. So go check it out. James, thanks for coming, my friend. I'm so glad you're here. All right. So I'm going to come back to all of this stuff and say hey to the rest of the comments and stuff where we go. I want to get started. I want to kick this thing off. And I want to say this, first of all, I'm going to throw a caveat out there. E-commerce can be overwhelming. A lot of one of the reasons why I started this YouTube channel and why I wanted to do this is I'm really, really, really passionate about helping you get yourself online easily, quickly, because I know the majority of people that are online are do-it-yourselfers, hobbyists, small business owners. They're not giant conglomerates with massive teams to help them get online. They're already online. A lot of the small businesses got shut down because of COVID and stuff, and I wanted to just share the knowledge that I had to say, hey, you can get there quickly. This is what you can do. It's not the end all be all, and you want to be working towards, dialing it in, and we're going to talk about that as well today, but just to get you online and started is hugely important. So whether you use WordPress, any theme, Astra, Elementor, Beaver Builder, Divi. Obviously, we're a Divi company. I'm going to be showing and talking about Divi, how easily you can get online with it really quickly and fast. However, this is not the end all. So if you don't have any theme, or if you're already using something that you're familiar with, you can take these same principles that I'm going to teach you today and bring it to your, whichever theme you're most comfortable with and stuff. You do not have to convert to Divi and learn an entire new platform. That is not what I want you to do, because that's not the easiest thing for you to do. The easiest thing for you to do is use what you're using and take these principles of what I'm going to tell you today to do. So it's not going to be any secret. We're going to take an already pre-designed e-commerce website. We're going to load it up. We're going to put it into a blank WordPress website, and I'm going to show you how fast you can get online with an e-commerce. Again, this is the beginning. This is step one. There's a lot of steps that are going to go beyond that, but at least you'll be online quickly and stuff. So, all right. Man, I just want to say hi to all the rest of the people. I'm going to quickly do it. Hi, Lisa from Tampa. And Jermaine, I'm so glad you're here, my friend. Sammy Superstars in the house. Dylan Rush, Michelle with LBC Branding. Man, we are. And hey, from Poland, Piotr. Welcome, Piotr. And my friend Valerie. And you know what? Thank you all very much. Sammy, you bring up a good point. 300 subscribers. Just hit that today. I'm super excited. I'm kind of pumped, in case you can't tell. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into this demo. All right, so as you can see, we have WordPress. I'm going to see if I can widen this up, make it a little bit bigger for you guys, or let me know if we can't see it well enough on the screen. So basically what I've got here is a blank slate. If you install WordPress, you're going to get just another WordPress website. If you've installed WordPress before, you recognize the front end of this site. First thing that you're going to want to do is come over to your back end of your WordPress dashboard. As I said, we're going to be using the Divi theme today. Super simple to install. If you don't have Divi and you want to use Divi, check out a link in the description. We've got some free demos. Divi gives you, Elegant Themes is going to let you try Divi out for I don't know how many days, but at least a week, probably 2 weeks, maybe even as long as 4 weeks. Who knows? But check the link in the description if you want to use it. So first thing you're going to want to do is head on over to Appearances, hit Themes. You'll notice the standard WordPress themes that come automatically installed. 2019 is activated currently. I want to slide up here to the Add New Theme. I want to hit Upload Theme, choose File, and I have divi.zip located on my computer. And I'm going to go ahead and install that. It takes a couple of seconds. That's it. Boom, and you're done. You've got the Divi theme added to your website. Next thing you're going to do once it is installed is just simply click the Activate Theme button. Now I've got Divi installed. I'm going to come back over here to the front end, and I kind of want to show you. You'll notice that it went from just another WordPress website to the Divi logo up here and a footer with some social media links and stuff in it. That's Divi out of the box. Super easy. You can update those things, and the Divi Builder is pretty powerful. It allows you to create from that blank slate to what I'm about to show you right now. You need to have some skills to do that, though. So if you're a experienced web developer, you're probably not watching this video. You probably already know how to do what I'm going to teach you how to do. next thing we want to do is today we're going to use the Divi eCommerce child theme, which is created by my company, Divi Space. And we're going to head back over to the appearance theme section, and we're going to add another theme, and this is called a child theme. And a child theme basically is a theme that sits on top of a parent theme, i.e. Divi. Divi's a parent theme, and Divi makes updates. These are software, so they're updating regularly to make their product better, to keep out the hackers, so on and so forth. And when they update those themes, if you don't have a child theme on the top, any of the changes that you make to your website can get lost. So if you're not familiar with child themes and why it's important and why you should be using them, I'm going to point my finger up right here because Josh is going to magically make a link appear later if you're watching this on the replay to learn all about child themes, and we have some really good content to do that. Hit choose file, and we're going to download the Divi eCommerce zip file. Ooh, you know what? I think you might be seeing some live stuff on the fly right now. I totally forgot to go over to and get me a license key for this theme. So we're going to need a license key, and simple, install it, hit activate. It's probably going to prompt me for a license key here in a minute when I come down to here. So I think what I'm going to do, because I know that, I'm a pretty good talker. So I'm going to go ahead and talk to you while I'm getting a license key and stuff, because it's pretty important. So what are the benefits of using child themes? And, oh, you know what? My team already got it for me. Boom. That fast, and it's done. How about that, folks? This is alive. All right. I'm going back to my next scene, which is going to be back here. We're going to come back over here. And next thing we're going to do, installing this child theme, you'll notice that you've got this Divi eCommerce tab down here. So just to make sure that I am staying on the right page, I'm going to go ahead and once I put in that, yes, I'm on the right page. Divi eCommerce, select that. It's going to prompt me for this license key. I'm going to grab it over here real quick. Give me 2 seconds. Oh man, I guess the whole world gets to see the license key, Josh. We're gonna have to hide it from the world once we done back over here. So did y'all get it? It's super fast. So I'm gonna hit that license key there. You know what? That's actually the wrong license key. This is why you go live. Let me put this one here. Hit continue. And now that's activated. Ha! See that? Going live is dangerous, folks. Dangerous. All right. Next thing you're going to want to do is up here we need to install the plugins that are based into this theme. So I'm simply going to click Begin Install. I'm going to select them all. I'm going to hit Install and Apply. And I'm going to let these plugins install. A child theme a lot of times will have the plugins that are necessary that you need that incorporate the design of the theme on the front end. And I'm going to show you that as soon as it's done. It takes a few seconds to install, what looks to be about 6 or 7 plugins. Once they're installed, we want to go back and return to the required plugins installer because we're going to want to activate them all. So simply check all of the boxes, hit activate, and hit apply. And once that's done, those are going to be done and applied. Now you're done there. I'm going to just double check, make sure I'm hitting everything in the right place. I am. And now we're going to import the demo data. Come over here to this new tab that Divi eCommerce has built on the back end of your WordPress website. And it's going to prompt you to set up e-commerce. Now, your WooCommerce store, you can do that now. We're not going to do that. We're going to skip this and go later. So I'm just going to hit, skip this tutorial. It wants to know if you want to make WooCommerce a better experience, yada, yada, yada. I'm just going to X out of this stuff. Again, you can feel free to do that stuff there. So we're going to click back over on the Divi eCommerce tab again, and now you'll notice the ability to import the demo data. This is going to bring in all of the styling of the front end of the website. Here's why WooCommerce sites and e-commerce period are really kind of, you want to use something like a child theme or something like that, unless you're a developer. And again, if you're a developer, you're probably not watching this. So while this is going to be importing, I'm going to kind of talk about what the value of this is. So on e-commerce stores, you've got a lot of pages besides your normal home page, about page, services pages, whatever it is, even your shop page. There's a lot of pages that are hidden on the back end that you want to make sure that are designed and styled for your, for your audience and stuff. And I'm going to put me back on here so you can see me while I'm talking, while that's installing. Now there's account pages, there's archive pages, there's checkout pages. There's a lot of pages that are inside of an e-commerce website that need to be styled and designed. And a lot of these things require CSS knowledge, HTML knowledge, sometimes JavaScript knowledge, depending on what you want to do with it, what your marketing strategies and stuff are. So having a child theme like this that we're installing is going to have those, everything's going to be designed and styled for you already. So all you need to do really is to come in, brand it to your colors, your logo. And again, I'm going to tell you at the end of this video what I truly recommend is the best way to do it, so that we can do that. I also want to drop over here and see if anybody's brought in any comments since then. I don't think so. Everybody must be watching and paying attention just awesomely. Unless eCam Live's not working, I think it's working fine. I am going to, oh man, let me see here. So there are some comments that aren't coming through on my eCam Live, which is it's kind of interesting. So I just jumped over here to YouTube just to see if there were some comments, because I did find it kind of odd. And there really is some comments going in here. So quite a bit of them. I want to jump them on the screen, but I'm going to just make sure that I keep watching this to make sure that, that I don't miss anybody's comments. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask away, fire away, and I'm going to try to answer them and stuff. So we are about, 44% through the import demo data, and that's not uncommon. I want to show you. It's not uncommon for this to take a few minutes to install. So if you think about it, we're basically importing an entire website in a few minutes. So it's not that big. And you're going to see when I show you on the front end exactly what it is that we're going to do and stuff. So as that's loading, I'm going to keep letting it load. If anybody does have any questions, please feel free to ask me, Once that import demo data is done, we're gonna make a couple of changes and stuff. Make sure that the home page is set. Make sure your paddings, your margins, and then we will actually set up WooCommerce and stuff. Let's see how our process is coming along and see where we're at. We're currently sitting at 60%, so I want to know if anybody has any questions. Hi, Elaine. Elaine's in the house. Yes, I am sharing the steps. I'm kind of talking through them quickly. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. Radwain? Radwain. I'm going with Radwain. I'm going to be like Doc, and just start giving people cool names and stuff. Jermaine says he's used Divi in the past, fell in love with Elementor. Jermaine, Elementor is a great theme. It's another page builder. Divi, Elementor, Beaver Builder, they're all awesome. One thing I will say, Jermaine, that you may or may not be aware of, Elementor is a typical software company where they went out and got rounds of funding from investors. Well, now those investors are screaming, hey, we want our money. Let's get some money. Let's get some money. Not that Elementor hasn't had a pro version out for a while, because they have. However, Elementor is moving completely away from WordPress, is my understanding. And if they do that, they're going to become a proprietary platform, and they're going to be no different than a Squarespace or Wix. So you won't have 100% control over your self-hosted website unless they go that model. And I don't know if they are or aren't. But I am passionate about educating people and letting them know, that what's up, what's going on and stuff. Thanks for sharing that, Josh. That is not Digital Buddha typing in the chat also. That is some awesome team member of ours that is helping me stay, kind of focused and stuff. I'm going to see if there's any other questions. I'm wondering why the comments aren't coming into my eCam. That's a little concerning. I don't know why. I'm going to report that to the eCam software. So I am using eCam Live to stream with. And guess what, folks? Drum roll. And survey says, boom, 100% complete. Demo data is imported. That took probably a little longer than I would like, but it might be because I'm live streaming while I'm installing or installing while I'm live streaming. Who knows, but it's done. We're happy. Next thing you're going to want to do is head over to the settings menu, and you're going to want to click reading because we want to set our home page, our blog page set up. You'll notice that it's set to your latest posts. You're going to want to choose a static page. For the home page, go ahead and choose home page 1. For the posts page, go ahead and choose news. That's your blog post. You may call it blog, you may call it news, or whatever your blog feed is, and then hit Save Changes. The next thing that we are going to want to do is I'm just going to double check, make sure that I hit the right stuff. We're going to go in and set up our WooCommerce store. Now's the time. We could have done that earlier. I didn't do it. I'm going to do it now. Simply select WooCommerce, and we're going to go to Settings. And inside the settings, you've got this General tab. For whatever reason, WooCommerce sets the default to the UK. So we're obviously in the United States. I'm going to go ahead and change that to the US, and I'm going to choose my state, which is currently Oregon. And I'm going to hit Oregon there. I'm going to go ahead and put in the zip code because you need to have the zip code in there as well. And these are all for tax purposes and stuff. It'll pull your taxes from your location and stuff to make sure that all of that stuff is set correctly. You're also going to want to change your currency options. It defaults again to the pound sterling, which is the British, Great Britain's. And I've always been confused as to why it defaults to, kind of Great Britain and the pound sterling, because Automatic is a U.S.-based company. It seemed like logically it would be, a USD and United States it would default to. But nonetheless, I'm going to hit Save Changes. And then I'm going to jump over to the, let's see here, products page. And in this particular theme, I want to, I'm going to change it from kilograms to pounds, centimeters to inches, just to kind of keep it with the US-based thing. We've got that there. Let me make sure. I don't know if I need to do anything else here. General WooCommerce settings, 2017. We're going to go to products. We checked that. Advanced. And I want to hit the advanced page and set the privacy policy page. That's correct. So we're going to head over to the advanced tab. We're going to hit we want to make sure that our privacy policy page is selected. This is important for an e-commerce. If you don't have a terms and conditions and privacy policy page, head on over to, I can't think of them, Donetta. Josh, if you can help me out, drop it in the chat and I'll shout it out also in the stream. But I can't remember what the name of that, some friends of ours in the WordPress space that does this all for you. That's really, really awesome. I want to give them a shout out and stuff. So I've got this set up to the privacy policy page. So we're going to go ahead, set that and hit Save Changes. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to come in here and we're going to set up our Instagram feed. So once I do that, it's going to want me to connect an Instagram account. So I'm just going to double check and make sure we are staying on track. Now, personal Instagram account, it's going to want me to allow it. I'm going to go ahead and allow. I'm not even sure. Oh, it's the right account. I'm already logged in. Look at how awesome that is. So I've got the feed connected and stuff. So I want to drop down here. I want to hit Save Changes. Just to be safe, I always save every time. I want to come into Customize, and I want to change this 5px padding. For this theme, I'm going to put it as a 2, and I'm going to hit, I think I need to check this Disable Mobile Layout, but I'll double check the install instructions just to be safe. Boom, boom, and yes, we're going to hit that, and we're going to hit Save. And then I want to see how it's going on the front end. Who all wants to see what it looks like on the front end of this so far? Because I honestly don't know what it could look like. It could look like a show for real. I'm going to tell you. I don't think it's going to, but we're going to go to the front end and we're going to see what it looks like. So basically, we went from nothing, just another WordPress website. I've done a lot of talking, probably not 25 minutes. We've been on live in this live stream for 25 minutes, and I have a fully functional e-commerce website that I've installed and built. Now, this isn't branded to your brand, but I'm going to talk about what you can do to make this, to take something like this that is already designed with user acquisition, email signups. We've got images in here. The point I want to make is that you can be online very, very quickly with an e-commerce child theme, and then you can brand it to your company. So I've got the Instagram feed here where it's pulling in all the latest Instagram pictures, which is really great. I actually went way too deep in this. I probably have too many of these set up. So this is showing obviously a lot of your Instagram photos. In that settings section, you can go in there and matter of fact, I'm going to show you how to do it. I'm going to go back to the back end. I'm going to come over here to the Instagram feed. I'm going to hit the settings. I'm going to jump over to the customize. Bleh. I'm going to choose layout, and I'm going to set this to number of photos. I'm only going to set it to 9. The number of columns, I'm going to go ahead and set to 9 as well. Padding our area around the images. Let's go with 5px and see what that looks like. I know I set it to 2 a second ago. Disable mode, I want to uncheck this actually. And let's head on over to I'm going to hit Save Changes here just to do that. I'm going to head over to the header section, and I want to show feed header. I want to uncheck that. I'm going to hit Save Changes, and I'm going to go to the Load More button. I want to check these settings to see if I want to uncheck this Load More button as well for this theme. And I want to check one last thing. I want to see the Follow button. I'm going to uncheck this as well. And I'm going to hit Save Changes. Boom. And I think it's going to be a little bit different now. Let's go back to the front end of the website and see what changes to the Instagram feed have made. Let's go ahead and scroll down to the bottom. Aha! Man, doesn't that look a lot cleaner? So I've got 9 showing here across, as opposed to my entire Instagram feeding into my website, which is kind of awesome. So what's going to happen is this will pull in your latest, 9 Instagram posts and stuff. And again, this plugin that's in there, the Smash Balloon, this is the free version. This is pretty incredible to have and really awesome. Integrating social media in with your e-commerce and any website is massive. So you can take a look at the footers, completely designed. You've got your blog templates completely designed. I'm going to kind of walk through a few things. Trending products. We've just designed this theme out to be an e-commerce theme so that somebody could get online quickly and stuff. Before I do that, I want to jump back over to our comments to see if there are any comments. And I'm going to have to go back to the YouTube to check because I do not have them. Termageddon. Tim Streifler, you are amazing. Termageddon is the privacy policy terms and conditions. We'll link that in the description. Josh, remember to add that. I'm going to have to scroll up in YouTube because for some reason my comments, maybe it's a Restream thing because we're using Restream. They're not being pulled into the eCam Live. So I'm going to need to let them know that. All right, I think I went back up here a little ways. I'm going to make sure. Cristobal, thank you so much. You rock. Cristobal's from Chile, joining us from Chile. I don't even know how to say that. Urban Healthcare, we're going with that. Trying Elementor for the first time. Says he likes Divi much better. We like Divi much better, too. But we've been using Divi since Jump Street, 2013 December, which is when they came out. I think I probably downloaded it the day that it came out and started using it and never used anything else after that. And it's been phenomenal. Let's see here. Canada is a good default address. Yeah, right? Keely is in the house. Steve, thanks for joining us. I just want to make sure that I'm not missing any questions. Oh, wow. Wev Channel says they've already did what I'm doing. They must have purchased this theme and then they rebranded it for themselves. I would love to see how you've done and stuff, sometimes. So email me a link, david@aspengrovestudios.com. I would love to take a look at your site, Web Channel, and maybe we can put it in one of our featured websites and stuff. Thanks, Sammy, for giving me a shout out. I usually like to pull the comments on screen so that we can engage with the audience and you can feel like you're here with me, but I'm not able to, and I'm blaming Restream and not eCam, and we're just gonna roll with it. So without further ado, I'm gonna jump back over here. I'm gonna come back to this screen, and I'm gonna come back to the child theme because I want to kind of show you a few things. So the Divi eCommerce child theme is, well, it's the #1 eCommerce child theme sold by Elegant Themes. It's got, I can't remember how many downloads now, but Elegant Themes just launched their store maybe 6-7 months ago, and Divi eCommerce, this is the #1 selling theme. It makes sense because it's completely designed all the way through, and let's face it, it's pretty dope. I mean, it's beautiful. So let's take a look at the shop page. So the shop page, which has no products because I didn't set it up yet, I guess we're going to finish doing that. Let's do that. So how to customize the WooCommerce pages. I'm going to come in here and set up all of the, might as well walk through it with you guys. Let's do it. So I'm coming back to the back end because the shop is gorgeous. I'm going to tell you, it's pretty dope. But I want to make sure. Display shop icon. I'm really showing you how fast it's going to be because it's been a minute since I've installed this theme. So it's not like, done by heart in my brain and stuff. So we're going to go to the theme customizer, Divi eCommerce product archive, and you will see all of these options. Let's see here, Divi eCommerce. Let's find it. I know where it is. My brain's just, aha. Theme customizer. I knew it. So we're going to let that load. And as soon as that loads, we're going to come down to, I'm assuming WooCommerce, but I'm going to double check my stuff. Under Theme Customizer, Divi eCommerce. Oh, we've got our own tab. Divi eCommerce Product Archives. Here we go. If I'd read the instructions too, I'd probably get there quicker. We've got display shop icon, display. We've got shop now, 3, 2, 1. I'm just going to kind of blaze through this just to see what we have. Oh, and then we're going to set up a product as well. Display flash sales, product data, display custom products. Man, I tell you what, this is a minute to walk through. So I don't know if I have everything I need to set this shop up right now. Templates, you can use the settings and theme customizer. Let me read through this real quick again. See the options, display shop option. Bump. Yeah, I'm going to just kind of roll through all of these and see what we got. Divi child theme settings, primary color, color scheme. This is where you can customize all of your child themes. So obviously we have the red, and these are where you're going to put your brand colors in and stuff. So Divi Shop product archives. Let me see here. Divi Shop icon. And then product data. I don't think that is it. Josh, if you want to give me a shout and help, let's do it. I'm going to come back here on the front side, and I'm going to do this. I'm going to head over to Divi Space, and I'm actually going to show you what it looks like when it's completely done and set up. I'm going to come over here to this child theme, and I'm going to select Divi eCommerce, and I'm going to hit the view the demo. So, and then I'm going to come to the shop page, and then I'm going to show you each and every. It's supposed to look like this when you're done installing it. And I think what's happening is I'm flying through this trying to do it, and it actually, I said under an hour, and you can have it. It's still under an hour. But what I want to show you, I think what's most important for you to learn on this video is all of the things that go into the design. So basically, when you're done setting up this Divi eCommerce child theme, it will all look like this. Now, do you sell an orange backpack for $55 to $65? Absolutely not. However, the styling of all of this is done for you. And WooCommerce does not look like this out of the box. It doesn't have all of these stylings and stuff that's already built in. And that's kind of what I wanted to show you and stuff. When you come into your shop with the breadcrumbs, your homepage, all of this stuff is done. If you come in here and take a look at what the right sidebar looks like, the left sidebar, and then you can make your choices. How do I want to set my store up? Do I want my sidebars right, left, or full width? Some people may want and like the full width option. This is already built in, styled for you. So what you're going to do is you're going to come in on the back end and just kind of choose your settings, change them, add them, and then rebrand it to yourself. Now, what does it look like to do that rebranding in, I don't know how many weeks, but Josh and I talked about this morning. We've got our content calendar coming out for the next couple of weeks. I want to say it's in 3 weeks, but I'm going to walk you through actually rebranding one of these sites, because I know that it can be overwhelming installing this and then trying to dive into it. What I want to tell you is this, as far as like who you are as a person and stuff, you need to focus on your genius. You can get it to this step by following some simple instructions, set up the whole theme. When it comes to branding it, I'm going to highly recommend that you just get a front-end developer. Get a front-end developer to come in and brand it for you. It may take them a week to totally brand out this child theme for you. It may take them 2 days to do it, whereas it's going to take you a whole lot longer than it will them. And the cost of rebranding a child theme versus building an e-commerce store is massive. It's massively different. It's literally saving you tens of thousands of dollars on an e-commerce aspect of it. So I'm going to jump back over here to the comments real quick and just see. Doc says he likes full width. All right. So Web Channel, who has this theme, says it's awesome, simple to use, great demonstration. Sure, we can send you a link. What was a good email address again? Josh, drop my email address in the YouTube comments and stuff. Doc says he picks purple. Yeah, I don't want to obliterate the theme as we're going through this, because I want to show you what else is all in there, just so that you kind of get an idea of everything that you get that's installed for less than an hour. So these are completely pre-designed. So it comes with an about page that you can put your beautiful face on here. Talk about your company. Replace all of this lorem ipsum. what your company is all about. It's got pre-designed blog posts. They're already done for you, completely looking awesome out of the box. You don't have to worry about the design. Start writing your blog posts, add it right away, put your own featured image. It comes to that. We've actually got 2 homepage designs. I've showed you the one. We've actually got 2 in here. Now you're probably wondering what's the difference between these 2, and it may be hard for you to tell right out of the box and stuff, but they're designed differently and stuff, and they showcase products and stuff differently. But you've got 2 homepage designs, and a lot of these child themes already have that for you and stuff. So I'm going to switch back over here to me and the theme and show you the second homepage and stuff. So I realized that I wasn't screen sharing. I was talking and not showing. So it has 2 homepages. It's got this one, and it's got the original homepage. As you can see, the way that they showcase and present products and stuff is a little bit different. So you actually have a couple of options, and a lot of child themes will give you that. I want to go back to the About page, show you this one. These are all designed, styled already for you. All you've got to do is drop in your copy, put your beautiful face on there, and you're good. Blog posts, like I said, they're already designed. Hit up, drop an image in there, and you're done. Contact pages. What they don't show you, what you don't see, that a lot of WooCommerce and eCommerce sites that are built is the account pages. So like your 404 page, your archive pages. Hey, you can custom brand this page, 404. Oops, page not found. Sorry. And this is not designed in WordPress. You need to come in and design this. The child theme's going to already have it designed. Your account page, so your login, all of this page is going to be designed. Your cart is going to be designed. These are all archive pages. Let me go back and add a product so I can show you what that looks like. That orange backpack was cool. I think I'd probably buy that one. Let's see here. So this is a variable product. I want a medium, and then I actually want red. I don't want orange. I want red. So I'm going to add it to the cart. Now I'm going to come back over here, and I'm going to show you what the cart page looks like. This is what the cart page looks like styled. What I'm trying to give you the understanding is that it's all styled for you already. All you need to do is come in here and brand your colors and stuff. And a lot of these pages aren't built out for you and stuff. So the checkout page is completely designed, huge. I mean, this is massive. This is why it costs so much for an e-commerce website, because there is a lot of things that go into, designing out. So like just in the WooCommerce side alone for the settings, you need to come in and set up all of your products. You need to set up your shipping, your payments, your privacy pages, your integrations and stuff. You may want to do upsells, cross-selling, reselling, which are really, really important and stuff. I'm going to check something real quick. I am going to pivot back to this one while I check this message. Josh is pinging me over here in Slack. He's probably... Oh, okay. Josh says I need to select the page and stuff. All right. Thank you, Josh. I'm a little late, but, I rolled with it as we went through. I'm going to check the comments again real quick just to make sure. Would you mind helping me out with my e-commerce business? I'm stuck at the moment. Jake, put your question in here and let me know what it is, what your question is. Raphael says he has a child photographer theme. I bought over a year. I saw him, So if I saw a renewal charge, so if I purchase this child theme, will I have to pay for it every year? That's a very good question, Raphael. We do. It is an annual cost on the child theme. So that child theme, by the way, that Divi e-commerce theme that's completely styled, designed for you, costs $49 a year. And what are you paying for when you get that $49? You're actually, and this is all child themes. This is not a sales pitch. I'm not doing this video to get you to come buy our child theme. That's not the goal of this. My goal is to show you how to get online quickly, fast, and then the most effective efficiently, and then tell you what you need to do beyond that. This child theme only costs $49, and it is an annual cost, but what do you get for that annual cost? Well, we keep the theme updated. WordPress is updating constantly. All of the integrations into WooCommerce is updating constantly. So if anything breaks in the theme, we're going to fix it. If you have a problem, if you get to a place where you're stuck and you can't really solve it, we have an entire support staff that you can reach out to and ask them, hey, I'm having a hard time setting up this product. I'm not really sure what's going on. Can you help me? We do that. So we have to pay for those people, and we have to pay our developers to keep our products up to date and stuff. So that's what it is. And Josh says it's actually only $39. So my bad. I've always decided to price our themes as low as possible, for people and stuff, and not go, because I could easily charge several $100s for this e-commerce child theme, and it would sell because it's an awesome theme, and it's dialed in for conversion. It's designed incredibly well. We choose not to do that. I always want to make it affordable to everyone and stuff. So it's $39 a year, and you get support, updates. That's pretty huge and stuff in the big scheme of things. So Josh says the customer list is on the WooCommerce dashboard. I'm not sure where you're reading that. Where can I find the customers list and orders? There you go. Let me see here. We're going to go back. So customer list and orders is on the WooCommerce dashboard. Yeah. So I'm going to come back over here, and I'm just going to kind of answer that question for him, and I'll show you live, Raphael. So you obviously, when you're back here in WooCommerce, once it's set up, you can select orders. It's going to show all of your orders, your customers. It's going to show all of your customer lists. I obviously have no customers. This is a brand new site that I just installed. We don't even have dummy data in here because we just don't want to bulk up the child theme when it goes out to sell and stuff. You can set up coupons right in WooCommerce if you want to have a discount or a sale. This theme is designed with sale badges. Everything you need to do that is already pre-designed and stuff. And if you want to come in and all of the stuff that you need, if you want to see reports, if you want to run reports on how your store is doing last month, last week, I'm going to tell you that I run reports pretty regularly. Divi.space, AspenGroveStudios.com are very high traffic e-commerce websites, and we do quite a bit of business. And I live in this part of the website. I want to see, how are we doing? Are we dipping? Are there things that we can improve? What can we do to make better and stuff? So I'm going to pivot back here to the theme and kind of show you the rest of what's all in here that comes in this theme, for example. So like I said, all of the cart, your archive pages, and if you're not a WordPress developer, that might be kind of lost on you. What does that mean? Archive pages and stuff. These are pages that you don't typically see on the front end of your website, like your checkouts, your account pages, your membership sections, all of those things. Those are designed in this. So I think that's pretty much it that I wanted to go over. I'm going to pivot back here to this. I'm going to check, since Restream's being a knucklehead and I can't pull in my comments, I've got to come over here to YouTube and just see which ones they are. So can you use the theme on as many customers' sites? Here's the thing. Our themes, 100%. If you buy a single site license, it's pretty. Actually, what we do is unlimited on any sites. A lot of theme companies will have a 1-site, a 3-site, or an unlimited site license. We wanted to just give you the flexibility to use it on as many sites as you want. So if you're a web developer and you're building e-commerce, websites for customers, and you wanted to use this as a base template, you could buy it for $39. Go build a bunch of websites for customers and stuff and put it on as many sites as you want. It's $39 a year. That's pretty dang good deal, actually. So I'm going to scroll up and make sure I haven't missed any comments. And Doc, I see you were in the live stream. I don't know if you are or not, but I'm thinking we got a problem with Restream bringing in the comments and stuff. So I want to thank everybody for coming, tuning in, watching this. We haven't been on for an hour. I installed that theme probably 20 minutes ago, and I've just kind of been walking through it and stuff. So here's the message that I want to give you at the end, that I told you to please stay to the end. It doesn't matter which theme you use. WordPress has been around for a minute. I think it's going on 18 years now. There are lots of fantastic themes. I mentioned some of them in the beginning here. Astra is a great theme. Beaver Builder is a great page builder. Elementor, several people have mentioned in this stream that they use and stuff. Another great product. Divi, phenomenal product, okay? I'm a little bit, partial to Divi because that's what we've been using for the last 8 years. But you can, all of these themes, and even the ones outside of that, they have child themes built with them and stuff. Now, they're not all created equal, and they're not all supported as well as some others are. So you kind of have to read your reviews and check things out like normal. But what I'm saying is, and what I want to tell you is that if you're a small business, or if you are a do-it-yourselfer that's looking to start a side hustle and you're wanting a website, and you've been listening to this channel for any time whatsoever, you realize the importance of owning your own digital real estate, having your own website. Not on Squarespace or Wix where you're renting, and not just a YouTube channel if you're a content creator. You want to have your own website. And if you want people to support you and your vision and your dream, or you're a small business and COVID hit and your business had to close because the government said it's a pandemic, everybody's got to stay home, and you need to get online to sell your products and services, you can do this with lots and lots of themes, lots and lots of child themes. Just do your research, read your reviews. I can tell you, Divi.space, go to Trustpilot, Aspen Grove Studios. We've got great reviews. You're not going to be let down with our products. I can't speak for anyone, but again, I don't mind promoting other people and stuff, sharing, their success as well. My point is find which one fits you the best, your needs the best, get it online quickly, and then once it's online, then you're going to want to come back in and you're going to want to start dialing this in. You're going to want to start, doing best practices for your website, for your e-commerce website. Just getting it online is the beginning, and it's the most important thing. However, once it's online, what you want to start doing is taking a look at best practices. You're going to want to go in and optimize all of your images. You're going to want to make sure that your site's loading fast. You're going to want to make sure that you have caching set up. All of this stuff can be done on the backside. I'm a firm believer in go. Get yourself online. Don't worry about having all of your ducks in a row and everything's perfect before you launch, because guess what? You're never going to have it launched. We want you to launch it. Launch it, come fix it on the backside, get somebody who's knowledgeable, help you with image optimization, and then dial in your SEO, your page titles, your meta tags, your meta descriptions. All of this stuff is important. I'm not going through all of this stuff because that's not the goal of this video. This video is to get you with your own website online today, even if it's with fake dummy content that you got to replace. Because I know that once you get online and once you have that, you can start walking through step by step, correcting all of the things and learning what you need to learn. And it may be hiring a front-end developer to manage the site for you. And I can promise you, it's a lot less expensive than heading out to a firm to build you a custom website. I mean, a ton less expensive. This e-commerce site, if I built this for this client, if this was a site that, someone came to me and said, hey, I have a furniture store and I've got thousands of products and I need to get online and I need shipping and taxes and I do it all over the world and I do all of this stuff. I'm telling you right now, I would not touch the site for less than $10,000. Probably that site, that many products probably wouldn't be less than $20,000. And I'm showing you a $39 option, and all you got to do is do a little bit of sweat equity and a little bit of learning and stuff, and then you can be online. So, Crown Press Art Department, you are amazing. So they're bringing up one of our plugins, the Divi Shop Builder plugin, which is awesome. I'm not even going to dive into that. Thank you for saying what you said. That's very, very nice, but that's not the purpose of this video. It's a great tool that will help you with your WooCommerce store. Absolutely 100%. Check it out and you'll know. You can check it out on divi.space or aspengrovestudios.com. I think that's it. I think I've answered the questions that are in the live stream. I apologize for the couple of hiccups. I'm still learning this YouTube thing. I'm super excited because I just hit 300 subscribers today, and my goal is 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours on this Digital Buddha YouTube channel in 30 days. So if you like this content, hit the subscribe button, hit the notifications bell for all. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know that you like this content. If you're new, put new in the comments. If you have any questions after this live stream's over, please put them in the comments and I'll go ahead and answer them for you as well. And just a heads up, for all of these live streams that I'm doing, running through these sites and stuff, I'm going to put up a supplement secondary video where I actually just give you the straight to it so you don't have to watch an hour live stream. I love hanging out with you guys and stuff. So boom. Let me see here. Jason de Cordoba asked a question. I'm now working with your Divi eCommerce and your shop editor. My wish is I am interested to find out if I can display the category image under the header and menus automatically. You know what? I don't know the answer to that question right off the bat. My gut and my answer is yes. I'm not in a position technically to show you how to do that, Jason. But if you reach out to our support department and you ping, ask for Caroline. Caroline is, all of our support people are insanely good. Tell them I sent you, and they're probably going to answer you pretty quickly. Not that I'm, that kind of person or anything, but yeah, send us a support ticket, and we'll be glad to help you in any way we can. Absolutely. Val, thank you so much for joining in. Thanks for telling me that you love the content. I love sharing the content, and I'm really, really passionate about sharing my knowledge and trying to help people learn what I learned a long time ago as inexpensively as possible, because when I learned it, it wasn't inexpensively, and everybody's got to go through what they've got to go through and get their process. I just want you to, I don't want to see what I saw happen this past year where small businesses were closing their doors forever because they weren't online. And I wished I would have had this channel then to show them, hey, here's what you can do immediately. Your doors are closed. Spend this next 2 weeks. I promise. Let's get you online. And that's the goal of this whole YouTube channel. WordPress and e-commerce simplified, as simple as possible. So, all right, Lisa, thank you so much. And I hope everybody has a great week. And y'all know how I roll. I roll in here with music. I'm going to roll out of here with music. And you know what? I forgot to add the music again on my screen. So guess what? We're going to add it this way. Ready, set, We're going out. The name of this song is Better Place by the Spring Gang, and it's on Epidemic Sound. And I like it. Have a great week, everybody. Peace. I'll let y'all listen to it for a few minutes because it's a dope song. Let's go. Thanks for the 300 subscribers. I really appreciate it. I am super excited. Let's go. Have a great week, everybody.
'cause that is what my heart says. That's what my heart says. I wanna be with you always.